Welcome! Good day! Simply smashing! Welcome to the stream!
And the microphone's on?
Yes. Hello.
Ha! We did it! Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts, everyone. And tonight on the producer cam, we have
Hi there.
Clover. We're also celebrating Hattober!
October. So,
For 100 bits, you can
make me wear a hat of your choice for 10 minutes. And so, my favorite hat is one that I got when I was in kindergarten, and it still fits me perfectly.
I love it! Was that
Perfectly.
Clover Kangaroo?
Clover Kangaroo. It's absolutely terrifying.
Alright.
We've got a bunch of other hats. So
We have
you
a
can
bunch of other
choose.
ones. What do we got over there? We got a pirate captain's hat.
Yeah.
We got a sailor hat.
Yeah. You got
Some witches hats.
Yep.
We've got like a Betsy Ross type hat you wore for like what, the American Revolution, something or other.
Yeah, school projects.
We've got her favorite cowboy hat. I know you hate cowboy hat.
I hate all hats.
My old
That's
drill
why I'm
team
doing
hat
this.
when I was in drill team.
Wait, what?
I know. Did you know I was in drill team?
What's drill team?
It's like a kicks and we were in parades and stuff. We had pom poms. It was silly.
Alright.
What else is over there? Oh, this is like a bowler type hat.
We got the Three Musketeers hat.
Oh yeah, well that's
a
the one I was
little
talking about.
Baby witch's hat.
A baby witch. That's not going to fit your head. We can try.
I
But-
mean, 100 bits. I'll try it.
The witch's hat, the big witch's hat, not the baby witch's hat. That's awesome because it has like a spider hanging down.
Yeah. I'm gonna get scared multiple times by it.
So anyway, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're making something that you guys all voted on, for the most part, an Intellect Devourer. Now, my Intellect Devourer is actually going to be medium-sized, so when Drake gets here, he's going to talk with you guys about making an Intellect something worse than Devourer. And it's going to be a homebrew creature that he's going to put together for himself. Or for probably our group that he DMs and kill us all. So for this one, for the Intellect Devourer we're making tonight, the tools and materials you're going to need are right here in front of you. You will need I'm playing with the putty here. This is Sculpey. You'll need a box cutter or scissors. I found that both of them work. Or maybe if you get, you might need these, the heavy-duty wire cutters. You also need a paintbrush and a heavy-duty cutting mat like usual. You'll also need, for the materials, you'll need to go to the dollar store and buy yourself one of these cuties. Aww, it's a little dollar dinosaur that we're gonna take its legs off.
Oh, yay.
What you talking about, Willis? So you'll also need some paint, and I've put the paint colors down there, but you know, it varies depending on... I didn't bring the monster manual down to show. They all know what an Intellect Devourer looks like. But you'll need black for the base, of course, some red, some pink, because that's for the brains. Always need a highlight color, so we'll dry brush that. The legs were a combination of colors. I think I don't know if I put all these colors on there. Golden Sunset, Classic Caramel, and Mossy Green. But whatever, you know, take your monster manual into the store, the craft store, and, you know, compare the colors if you want. No one will question you, I'm sure. You'll also need, 1-inch balls. These are styrofoam balls. You can get them, I think I got these at the dollar store actually, but you can get them at Walmart. You will need either Gorilla Glue, Jamie's favorite, or a glue gun.
Welcome!
Okay. It's hidden behind. Oh no, it's hidden behind the
Well, just take that off then.
tools and materials.
Yeah, take that off. Take the tools and materials down. We just went over it.
Okay. It was.
Yeah, who are we welcoming?
I
Welcome!
don't know who are we.
Oh, you're not even looking at the right screen.
Am.
Okay, so a glue gun or Gorilla Glue.
Clover scare count 8.
Yeah, there is a scare. They're keeping track of the scare count.
Yay.
And by the way, don't reference your phone, because now they're watching and they're going to call you on it. You'll also need Sculpey, and I've already started some Sculpey and I've been kneading it. I need you, Sculpey. This is oven baked clay. You need this because you need to make when the finished product is firm. And this is not like Play-Doh where if you leave it out, it gets hard. It stays pliant until you bake it. So you'll need that. And you'll need a metal coffee scoop. And this is the best thing I could find to make the mold of our brain. And I'll show you, that'll be the first step we do. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute. If you can't find this, you can make one without it. It's just a little more difficult. You could use your styrofoam ball, but it's not as easy. So anyway, you also need to preheat your oven to 275 Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius. And get a piece of parchment. Not parchment. What is it you put on? Baking parchment. So you don't ruin Mom's cooking trays.
Yes.
Right.
The follower was.
Who is it?
Celestia Celestial.
Oh, that's a great name.
I like it.
I like it too. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make the brains. As we know, the Intellect Devourer is just basically a giant brain with 4 legs. So we're going to make the brain. And we're using our Sculpey and our 1-inch. It's a little bigger than 1 inch, I guess. Coffee scooper. And again, metal, because this is going to go in the oven. All right, so we're going to make little snakes. Easy peasy. This is going back to kindergarten Play-Doh. Can you see my phone on the stream? Because Twitter's going mad right now.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, all right. There. Okay. So this is just like kindergarten or preschool, right? Making snakes. This is like we did to make the brain for the Grell. Remember we made the Grell with the head brains on it? Mm-hmm. We're gonna make this tiny bit thinner, though. Not as big as the Grell. And we're not going to use all of it at once. We're going to use a little bit at a time. Let me get my readers on because I'm blind.
Celestia said snakes.
Snacks. It's like Maddie. Okay, so this I'll try to do it on the gray part of this mat so you can see. But we're going to make a brain. And the way we're going to do that is we're just going to make little, very odd swirls and kind of stick them together. Flat, like this. Doop, 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 doop. And
See what you're doing. It's so small.
I know it's hard for you to see too, especially you got that laptop in your way. But
yeah,
if you try to look in real life,
and you gotta lean over the side.
I know, and it's hard for me to do this a foot away from my face. But that's okay. It won't. This is not obviously the keeper. I've made some ahead of time to show you guys how it's done. Although I can tell you, I did not complete an Intellect Devourer. I'm going to separate that there because it's getting a little unwieldy working with that one piece, and I'm going to make this part thinner. I think this is too thick. And then I'm just going to keep going, adding, keeping the brains together. And I'm going to make it flat for about 2-inch square. And then I will wrap it on the metal coffee scooper. This is getting too thick at the end here too. I didn't work on that one. Let's move that aside and mix some more. Okay. So once we get going on this, let's say we've got the 2-inch by 2-inch square done. Obviously, you'll take time and do this a lot better than what I'm doing here, and a little more detailed. Just press it together gently. You don't want to get rid of the shape of it. You don't want to smush it flat because you'll get rid of the whole snake-like idea. Mm-hmm. So you see this side's already kind of flat because we're using the surface there. Then we will put it over the top of our coffee scoop, and we'll continue working on it with more clay. Doo-doo-doo. Any questions so far from chat? Clover? Clover's having to pay attention. This is actually kind of fun, guys. Ooh! Ooh! What? Uh-oh.
Marina gave 100 and said, what's the white and blue looking one behind you?
White? Oh, is that a rabbit hat?
There's, I think what you're seeing is bunny ears and a sailor cap.
A sailor cap.
So, you can pick between those two.
Well, try them on.
Alright.
And let him pick which one he wants. I'm going to turn this sideways.
Let's see, we got sailor cap, go. Okay.
Sailor cap. Let's see.
I know how to wear this.
Yeah, just like Gilligan. She has no idea who Gilligan is.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. So I'm going to wear this now.
Now, that's not Drake's sailor cap. You're not allowed to wear that.
I'm not allowed to wear
Drake was in the Navy.
Yep.
I bet you guys didn't know that. A little bit of trivia there. Okay, so we're going to keep going around. I'll put this closer to the camera. You're going to keep going around until you've completely covered that metal coffee scooper. And you know what I guess you could use? You could use a large melon baller. That might work. Unless it has a plastic handle, then don't use it because it might melt in the oven. I don't encourage melting in the oven.
You probably shouldn't.
No. So you'll just keep doing that. And then once you're done with the brain part of it, you will put it on your parchment paper. And again, if you don't have a coffee scoop, can't even remember what that thing's called. You can carefully, after you finish making it flat like this, you can use your styrofoam bowl. Obviously don't cover all of it, just cover half of it. And then remove it carefully, trying to maintain the shape like that. And then place it on the cookie tray down like that. Well, don't drop it. That would be bad.
Throw it right on there.
Did you put your timer on for 10 minutes? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll put it on your cookie tray, trying not to change the shape at all. And it will cook okay. I don't suggest putting it on like a bowl because it will flatten the side. I know this because one of mine is flat on the side. So don't do that. Okay, so that's what it would look like if it was, well, you haven't finished it. Obviously, you have to put the rest of it on your thing. So once it is done, it comes out of the oven looking exactly like this, only it's hard. It goes in for about 15 minutes. And it comes out hard, not pliable like this. And then we're going to paint it with black paint. And ta-da! We painted it already.
That was fast.
Both sides. Well, I wanted it to be dry, so I did it ahead of time. Oh, I forgot to mention a step. Let me go back. Can you make the rewind sound?
No.
Okay. So, before you put it in the oven, I haven't even started drinking yet, guys.
Yeah.
It is raid night, though, so gin night, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I guess so. I shouldn't know.
You shouldn't know. All right, we're going to make another itty bitty little and it's going across the very, very top of the brain. And that is where, the left and the right brain hemispheres. Thank you.
Yeah.
Target student.
I know things.
That's where it divides it. So it's just a little touch. So add that first, then put it in the oven. All right, now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
All right, so we've painted it, both sides, just a matte black. You can use a gloss if you want, or a multi-surface one, it doesn't matter, but I chose matte. And this one doesn't really have, it kind of fell through there, but that's all right. I had a little seam where the left and right hemispheres were, but it fell through or something. I don't know, something happened to it. It's fine. So next step is we're going to take a styrofoam. Oh, you know what? Two things I forgot to mention we needed for the parts of tools we'll need. I forgot to mention this. A clothespin and a toothpick.
Okay.
This is a really difficult step. Are you ready? Are you watching? Are you paying attention,
Yes.
Clover?
How would you do that so fast?
It's magic. All right, so now we have a foamsicle.
Nice.
And
Those are my favorite.
I use it like that to hold it up when it's drying. See? Ta-da!
Yeah.
It's not even wet yet, but we're gonna paint it. Let's paint it.
Okay.
Oh, the paint farted. Actually, I don't need this yet. I'm gonna put that on when it needs to dry. We're not gonna get any paint on the new cutting mat.
You may not want to do that.
No, that would be bad. So we're having a Subtober. We're calling it a Hattober and Subtober.
And Spooktober.
That's what she named it. I don't
Everyone
fully
calls it Spooktober.
subscribe to that newsletter.
It's Spooktober, guys.
It's Subtober because we're running a contest. Not a contest, because everyone who wants to join can join if this channel, this Twitch channel, this glorious, wonderful Qyjari's Curious Crafts Twitch channel gets 10 subscribers, and we already have 3, so just 7 more subscribers by the end of October. Sometime the first week in November, we are going to have a drawing for everyone who's in the chat. You don't have to be a subscriber, just be in the chat. No, everyone.
Can I be in the chat?
You gotta be in the chat. You gotta be present to win. We'll say that. You must be present to win.
Can I be watching on my phone?
No, you're disqualified. You are a producer of the show, so.
Oh, I am the producer?
You're a producer, one of the producers. Anyway, anyone can be eligible as long as I reach the 10 subs. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you're doing nothing with your free Twitch subscription, hey, you could send it my way. So 7 more, and at the end of the month, we'll see if we reach 10 subscribers. And if we do, we're going to give away one of these sets of, uh-oh, this is all wet, I can't put it down. Oh, look at that. Oh, see? It's not going to even fall.
Glorious.
It might fall. I'll put it on a paper plate. You could win one of these 4 sets of Pathfinder dice. But really, they're good for any game.
Move it closer.
There's, let's see, the
go.
Dead Sons, Iron Gods. What's this one? I can't read it. Iron Fang Invasion. Oh, those look cool. Actually, I like those. I hope no one wins those. And Ruins of Ozlant, whatever that is. I don't know what these are, but I like the dice. They're pretty.
Does the winner get to like choose which
Sure.
one they want? Okay.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do a drawing. And the winner of, you just have to be present to win. That's all. It'll probably be during one of my Tuesday streams, because that seems to be a popular night for folks.
Speaking of next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, next Tuesday there won't be a stream because this one here, look at the camera.
Hi.
That one there has to sing for school in her chorus, and that's the concert night. We looked at other nights that week, and we're booked. Yeah, we're booked. So, but the good news is, on Friday of that week from today, we're gonna do a 2-hour Shade Merc stream. So we're gonna continue more work on the Shade Merc, and I'm actually gonna have the terrain we were working on this past Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have that terrain done and painted and ready for the next step. So that's the positive.
Am I producing that one too?
I don't know. We'll see.
I hope so. fun.
After you get home, actually, I don't know. I'm starting it early, so I'll have to do it by myself for the first hour. Probably starting at 4, like 4 to 6. Okay, so now we have finished this. We've baked it, and it's hardened, and we painted it black, and it's dried. See, miraculously, in what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Woohoo! And we're gonna wait for our ball to dry. Oh, look, it's dry. I painted this earlier. So this is the step. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do the next step because I have not gone past this part, attaching everything. But before we attach everything, let's paint the brain. I just decided that.
Through the magic of television, it's been dried, said Rainik.
There you go. As you can see, I've already got some red and pink here. It's brain color. We got, let's see, this is candy apple red and pure pink. Just take your monster manual into the Walmart. They won't care. And we're going to paint the brain a combination of those two colors. I'm not going to mix the colors. I'm just going to paint them on there. I didn't even get this brush all the way clean. And I'm not going to do as detailed as I did the black. I want some of the black to show, and I'll show you what I did in a second because I already did a second one, believe it or not. I've been making brains the last 2 days. Brains. I think I was making zombie chow. Are you looking at your phone?
No, looking at my...
Okay, so what I did with this, the other one I made, I'll show you the process. I just painted it very loosely. You can see there's still, I didn't do the inside because that's going to be covered, but all the way around loosely, didn't get in the little cracks. And I'm going to take a paper towel, not this one, that's dirty, a clean paper towel, and I'm going to dab it. I'm going to, no,
Don't.
I didn't. I
Don't.
didn't. Even if I did, they couldn't see me.
Even if you did, I would leave.
You
right
wouldn't
now.
leave.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't leave.
I
Look! Isn't that fabulous?
It's quite fabulous.
Fabulous!
Oh,
Oh, the timer's up. You can take the hat off now.
that's going back on the shelf.
The timer scared her. What's the clever scare count up to now?
9.
9? We need to keep a running total of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this brain. Isn't it delicious?
It sure is for all those zombies.
For all those zombies. I gotta get the sides. Didn't get the sides on that one. So, see, you can see the details. Oh, is it doing that fade in and out camera thing?
No, it's good.
Okay, good. I hate that. That autofocus drives everybody crazy.
Yeah, they made
You fixed it? Okay.
Or nope, it's doing it.
Is it?
It didn't when the brain was up.
Well, make sure it's not on. Do it again.
Well,
Make sure it's not doing the
no,
autofocus.
it's good. It's good.
Okay.
But like as soon as you put it down, it did that.
Of
It
course.
kind of looked like you hit it to the table.
All right, we're gonna set that aside to dry. I'm just ignoring Clover at this point. Okay, now we need our little dinosaur. Got me the price tag. It was $1, dollar store.
In case you're wondering.
Now, I don't even know what kind of dinosaur this is. I'm sure there are dinosaur experts out there that can tell me what it is, but I bought 3 of them, and I practiced with them, and it worked out. He's kind of hollow. He's kind of, you can hear him fart. I had to put him by the microphone. So, but his legs are solid, so that's good. We're going to cut off his legs, and he's saying, "What you talking about, Willis?" So, I used my X-Acto knife box cutter for the first set of legs I did, and it worked great. And then I realized I could just cut them off with scissors. So we're gonna cut them off with scissors. Actually, I'm gonna do the knife because I think the real Tranquil said that I could save the body of this and make a Tarrasque because D&D people.
I heard giraffe. What?
Not giraffe, a Tarrasque. D&D
what?
players love encountering Tarrasques. Look it up.
Okay.
So once again, safety first. Safety first. Let's see if how quick she is.
You caught me off guard.
And we're gonna go around
You don't have a thing up.
the top. I thought I did.
No, you don't.
No, it's my fault then.
Squeeze. Here, I don't know how to.
Welcome, whoever you are that she can't pronounce your name.
Susie. Oh. It's Sue and then a Z and then it's 2 Q's.
Oh, Susie Q. Susie Q. Oh, you wouldn't get that.
Okay. Well, hi there.
Okay, so you know what I need to do? I probably need to do for safety and for better cutting. Oh, this guy is suffering right now. I'm just going through his underbelly. I hope he's not ticklish. Is change the blade, because I haven't changed the blade on this for a while, and it's probably pretty dull, so I'm going to use my
Rylan
scissors.
said he has asthma.
Who does?
Rylan, when you put it up to the mic.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he was wheezing. Poor guy.
Make sure, and Shoku said never cut towards your hand.
I know, Anshoku, and I should be wearing my gloves that Joe sent me, but I didn't bring them down. I forgot them.
You're wasting a perfectly good gift right now.
I know. I should be wearing them. These are really hard to cut. Oh, sorry, dude. That leg had to go. Now, the Tarrasque, not Tarrasque, I'm not making a Tarrasque. The Intellect Devourer. Oh, look, he's a snack. A very fat snack.
Very thick snack.
He's very unhappy. So, we've got his hind legs and his forelegs, and they don't have the long claws on them, but we're going to paint those on. If you want to get fancy with what the Tranquil always wants to use, wire and cotton, sure, make some claws, but I'm just going to use these. And then you're going to paint these. I think in the book, the colors were more like they were a golden sunset and a classic caramel. I actually
Those were the exact colors. Yes.
Probably. I think so. I think D&D, the Wizards of the Coast, they contacted me and said, are these the colors? And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually gave them a layer of classic caramel. So we'll do that real quick. Bloop. I pre-cut paper towels.
That's definitely good.
Yeah.
Although you have no more.
No, well, not pre-cut, but I have more. Okay, so
They're all pre-cut. You just gotta rip them off.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. I don't need that much. So we're just gonna paint all these legs. And you might as well do the bottoms too.
That's like the weirdest thing to hear out of context. She's gonna paint all these legs.
I know, it does sound weird. Although, you guys were doing face painting the other day and you were using your legs as
well,
as canvas.
I wasn't wearing shorts, but yeah.
So, it's not that uncommon.
I mean, yeah, but for most people who don't do things like that.
Yes, I know. If they came into the stream right now, they'd be like, she's painting legs. Oh, you could be making a table and painting the legs of the table. Those are called legs too.
That is true.
See all this useless information your mother can give to you? Okay. So we're just giving this a classic caramel. It's Hattober. It's caramel and pumpkin season. See how that segued into that?
I mean, yeah, but like...
Yeah, it's clever.
I guess so.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so set those aside, and maybe they will miraculously dry also. I have to wash my hands. In a tiny little cup of water. Whew. And... Uh-oh. Boom! And the other stuff comes with it. Look at that! They're already painted. Now, I did already paint the golden sunset on these because I wanted them to be dry. So what I did was I just took the ones that had the caramel, which is it's a darker color. That's more of a taupe color, and this is more of a gold color. And that's how the picture looked in the book. I think it had a little bit of mossy green at the sides and the bottoms. So we'll do that next. But this is the first color I did, and this is the second color that I just did, sort of on the front of it, sort of just a highlight. So these are dry. Really can't see it on this old paper towel. Oh, look at that. Brand new. And we're gonna get our brain that is miraculously dried overnight. Oh, isn't that great? Yay. No, actually, it didn't take overnight to dry. It dried, I did this afternoon. It's a little tacky, but it's fine. So let's attach it. This is the part I did not do at all. So you guys are going to have to help me. Now, probably Gorilla Glue is going to be stronger to hold it, but that's going to take time. So I'm going to use my glue gun.
Okay.
But I'm suggesting that you use Gorilla Glue, and that bond is going to be much stronger. And I might actually take these apart when I'm done with the stream and re-bond them with Gorilla Glue. So let's see. Which one's dry? This one's dry. I actually made a couple of these. And we're just gonna attach it with glue gun. Actually, I might use regular glue for this part because I'm not worried about that popping off. It's not the top. It's the legs I'm more worried about. I'm just gonna take regular all-purpose glue for Elmer's. Fingernail's still dirty. Don't use school glue for these projects. There is a special. Yeah. Well, no. This is all-purpose.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Elmer's makes both.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
there is such a thing, and it might be something that might be better, and I thought I might have some upstairs, but it's fine, is foam glue. But because this has paint on it, I think that gives it a nice coating that you could just actually glue it on. See how that fit in there? That is the exact shape of this.
Oh, okay.
See how that worked?
Yeah.
Ta-da! And that's the top of our Trask. I keep saying Trask.
Intellect Devourer.
Intellect Devourer.
You said it right, yes.
You said it right. I think Drake's gonna make an Intellect Terror or something like that. He and I talked about it. Okay, so these are the hind legs. I have to get the right and left correct. And I'm just gonna attach these probably, I don't know, what do you guys think? Half on the brain and half on the body, or all on the body? Probably all on the body. I like the brain showing. But let's make sure we get our right and left hemisphere
Yes.
correct. So like that, maybe. And since I haven't done this yet, I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I think that I want to push in the styrofoam just a little bit. And you know what? That'll happen when I put the hot glue on. I just realized, because hot glue kind of melts the styrofoam. So let's just try that. Okay. I don't hear the, usually I hear a crackly noise when I put hot glue on styrofoam. It could be that it's not doing that because there's a paint barrier between the hot glue and the plastic part. And I'm just pushing in. And there's still a bead of glue on there, but I'm not worried about it. I can chip that away later, or I can wait till it's partially dry and rub it away quickly. It's hot, but that's all right. And then repaint that part there so that doesn't show the glue. And look, we've got a leg! This thing is horrifying.
The real Twinkle said, "Oh my goodness, you needed the legs, not the dinosaur top."
What?
He said, the real Twinkle, he said, "Oh my goodness, you needed the legs, not the dinosaur top."
Oh, yeah, I needed the legs. Oh, you thought I needed the dinosaur top? No, with this, I don't know what I'll do with this guy.
I mean, you can figure it out. You had to.
He's legless. He's Legolas. He should be on Lord of the Rings.
Legolas.
Just to give him a bow.
How would he shoot it?
I don't
He
know.
has no legs.
I don't know. This needs to be trimmed a little bit. And scissors will cut some of this plastic off. There we go. You didn't put the right emphasis on the right syllable.
Yes, I did.
No, you should have said, "Oh, you needed the legs,
No,
not you
he
needed."
capitalized the word "you."
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So it's
Ladies and
Tranquil's fault, not
gentlemen,
mine.
the real Tranquil. Okay, so I'm going to tuck that one in there. Let's see if it crackles this time. Nope. I guess that paint barrier is helping kind of preserve the... Usually I hear a crackly noise like it's melting. Okay. That's got a really good bond too right there. This is going to be so cool, guys! Ow, that's hot. I know, Joe, if you're in chat, I'm sorry I didn't bring the gloves down. I should be wearing the gloves you gave me.
He's actually not.
Well, he's preparing for... Oh, it's a good time to bring it up. Tonight, at 10 o'clock East, Riff and Rabble is back.
Oh.
Well, it's okay. You can put it on there.
Okay, there.
Riff and Rabble is... And Sir Mimsy will be watching. I'll be raiding with my guild, but Sir Mimsy will be watching. And they're doing the Storm King's Thunder tonight. Watching?
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What did you do? What are you doing? Okay, so now we need the front legs on there. Let's make sure we get the right and the left ones correct. Right about there.
Oh, Drake said I feel like this is legs from Toy Story.
Say it again?
I feel like this is legs from Toy Story.
Oh, yeah! That's good. Right there, it's good. I like that spot right there. And like I said, this is supposed to be a tiny creature, believe it or not. But I didn't feel like making something that tiny. You guys would never see it. I'd never see it. I need readers for this large thing, let alone anything tinier than this. Tiny means it takes... I don't even remember what tiny means. I don't think I've come across a tiny creature in Dungeons & Dragons. Chad, help me out. What space does a tiny creature take up in Dungeons & Dragons? In 5e, at least. I can't remember. I know medium is a 5-foot square, and large is a 10-foot square. And then there's giant, or gargantuan, or large... I don't know. Huge, I don't know. Real Tranquil might know.
Drake said cat. A cat is a tiny creature.
A cat.
Yeah, but how many
But how many squared? How many cats can fit in a 5? Okay, this one's actually too big. It's not level.
You have one 5-foot square. How many cats can you put in it?
That's your next math quiz.
Yeah. 4 tinies can fit in a square.
Okay, so yeah, obviously, since this is a... I've got paint on there!
Mom!
Oh no! Oh, it's gone. All better. Obviously, that's a 1-inch square. That is not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So we're gonna make this a homebrew creature that is
Gasp.
Intellect Devourer-esque.
Yeah.
And
it's like a statue of one.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Let's put that leg there. I don't like the way that leg is leaning, though. It doesn't look right, does it? It looks like he's lopsided. Or he could be galloping.
To me, it kind of looks like a human baby, but like with a brain instead of a body.
It looks like a turtle without a head.
From this angle, it looks like a human baby. It looks kind of...
A human brain baby.
Yeah. Because,
all right.
I don't know, it's weird.
It is weird.
Like a human baby wearing a brain costume.
Yeah, sure. It's Halloween.
From this angle, it looks like that. That's what it looks like.
It's Halloween season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute. It needs claws, though. I probably should have made claws.
Real Tranquil said there are now such things as huge intellect devourers. So there you go.
Okay, well there we go.
Not that we want to encounter one, but yes.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Thank you. Thank you anyway. Okay, so now we just need to paint the legs, and we need to blend in this area here with the body. So we're gonna paint that black along there just to kind of hide it. It's on the bottom, so it's not really that noticeable, but you know, to complete the look. We'll paint this area black, and then we are going to give the legs that greenish mossy color, and then we're going to take the white, and I got antique white, you can just get white or any shade of lighter color, and do the dry brush. We talked about dry brush before, but we'll go over it again. Okay, let's do the green. No.
Real Tranquil said it looks like a smart turtle.
It does look, yeah, well, it doesn't have a head. It you know, we tried. I've had 2 days to prep for this. It's close enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I already have black. I don't have to pour any more black. Let's blend the legs. Blend the legs. That's hard to say.
Blend the
legs. In.
I'm in chorus, so I can speak well.
Lee.
I can speak goodly. And Choku said if you put something flat under the brain, you might be able to glue 2 legs to it instead of 4.
4? 2?
2 legs to it.
Yeah, but the Intellect Devourer has 4 legs.
I'm just reading the comment.
Oh. I know, but I'm just responding. You're supposed to respond back. He can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm just going around this part to kind of blend that part in, and I'm going to go down a little bit into the
Ryan said if the legs are hollow, you could fill them with hot glue and a toothpick. It might make them easier to attach later.
Yes, that's a good point. You could fill them with a toothpick or a piece of wire, and then poke them in and then glue them that way, and that would be good. Now I'm gonna dot the area where the legs meet the body to kind of blend in. Not dot, I mean like kind of dab the paint down a little bit. Where the body meets the legs. Can you see that okay?
You can come a little bit higher just for the safety. Well, we can go more.
Okay, well, let me just do it on the outside here and then
okay.
show it. I don't want to cover up that red, but something like that. It's not easy for me to do a foot away from my face, but something like that, just to kind of blend that body and leg part. And I probably should use a smaller brush. But the beauty of painting with these acrylics is if you mess up, just let it dry and paint over it. Yep.
What happened to your paintbrush?
It's mangled. See?
Oh, it's supposed to be like that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, is it? I don't know. Okay. It's fine. Hey B, I posted the guide how to get Intellect tonight and Old Deer. Do you think we'll get them? Did you read it? Did anyone read it?
What?
I'm talking a secret code.
Okay.
Okay, so see, I blended it all into the legs, sort of. And you know, at the bottom of his paws, I don't know, I guess they're paws. I'm gonna paint those black too. Because, you know, he's been walking in the lava or something. I don't know. Where do these guys dwell? Anybody know? Caves?
I mean, I don't know.
You need to get better about D&D so you can respond quicker there, Missy.
I don't...
You have a monster manual.
I mean, it's in the other room.
Yeah. Well,
we'll get it so I can
it's
respond
actually
to it?
even closer than mine, which is upstairs. Okay, so
We'll
let's...
get it then?
Nah. Alright, let's do the green. Like I said, I already did the sunset color over the top of the caramel color. And now we'll just do green. I haven't even done green yet. Oh, that made a bloopy sound. Alright, I don't want a lot of green. I just want a little touch of it. So I'm just gonna kind of go along the side. I think the green was mostly in the back of the leg and around the side. And that golden color was like on the front. So something like that. Just look at the monster manual. I forget what page it's on. Okay, so where's Drake? He's supposed to join us. Stuck in traffic probably. It's Friday night. People are trying to get home. Okay, so now let's do a nice dry brushing. And if you weren't on one of the streams for my dry brushing technique, I will explain it now. You need a dry brush. Obviously, I'm not going to use this one. It's wet. And it needs to be kind of big. You want it completely dry. So we're going to get white. Oh, I made a fart noise too. I need more paper towels though, because you dab it off on the paper towels, and I do not want to get it on my new mat. Mm-hmm. So, some more paper towels. We're done with that, actually. Okay, so you take the white, and you put it on the tip of the brush, and then actually you get rid of it. Get rid of most of it. And once most of it's gone, you go over the top, dry brushing. And this just catches the highlights.
Simply smashing!
Ooh.
Oh!
Real Tranquil just subscribed!
Oh, Tranquil! I love you!
This is their first gift sub.
That is so exciting! Thank you, Tranquil! That is so much fun. You're the best brother.
Oh, wait!
What?
Raynick gifted a tier 1 sub to Tranquil.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? You guys are the best. Check it out, guys.
Richard was like, I didn't do anything.
Then you're our second favorite brother. Now Rainick's my favorite brother. Rainick's not really my brother. But I've known him long enough he could be my brother. And check it out! We have dry brushed the top of our brain on our Intellect Devourer. Isn't he adorable?
Tranquil said it wasn't me, says I promise. But thanks. And Rainick said, woo!
Oh, thank you, Rainick. Thank you so much, guys. This is exciting. We're now up to 4 subs. Only 6 more to go for our, what is it? Subtober?
Septober.
Subtober, Hattober.
Spooktober.
Spooked. What? No, that's not a thing. Okay,
It
so
is. Ask anyone. It's called Spooktober.
that is our stream for the night. What time? We got done in record time, didn't we?
6:45.
Yeah, we're only 45 minutes in. We should just chat some more. Or we could do some more. I could do some more of this. But next Tuesday, again, won't be streaming Shademark. That is good, though, because it does give me more time to finish the base. Because as you saw, that 36-inch by 24-inch base, I only got like this much of it done during the stream. So I'm going to have a lot of that done and spray paint most of it. And then we'll do the fun part, which is adding all the fun little bits to it. And we'll probably run a 2-hour stream a week from tonight, starting at 4. It'll be early, and I probably won't have any fancy cameras. And I'll be alone for the first half an hour, unless you teach Littlest how to do. Probably not.
I don't think so.
Probably not. But
9-year-old producer.
I'll produce it myself. But it's fun. I'll turn the screen around so I can see chat, and I'll respond to chat as soon as I can. And then we will be back on the following Tuesday with more Shademark. So it's Shademark. And then that Friday, the 19th, we will do another 4 o'clock stream. It'll be another little project like this. So that's the schedule coming up. And I would encourage you, if you love what I do, all of these streams are pushed up to YouTube the day tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. I do it as soon as I can. They're open to everybody. I don't block anyone from seeing them. If you want to put YouTube, producer, put YouTube up.
I was looking at the comments. Rainick said, was it Rainick? Yes. Said, can the gift sub get bunny ears till the end?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Absolutely.
These are for Easter, but whatever.
You picked them out.
That is true.
These
These are the pink ones.
You guys are the best.
Times 2.
I love my Twitch family so much. You guys mean so much to me. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I was put them up to YouTube. So did you put the YouTube up there?
It is.
Aw, you're the best. You look at the camera and say, it is. It is.
It is.
There you go. That's better. Okay, and Patreon. I am in the process of redoing my Patreons. If you are a Patreon, I did send an email out, a message system out through Patreon to go over what I intend to change on Patreon. It's actually going to be better. I think I'm going to eliminate the PDFs because they take up a huge amount of time, and I'm not getting a lot of, hey, we use this all the time feedback, which is fine. But I make them actually they're print quality, full color, detailed instructions.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Cost.
I think they're pretty impressive, but if I'm the only one that thinks they're impressive, why bother making them? For posterity. But I'm going to actually make them better. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to make the Patreon levels better. I'm actually going to put up, and this was an idea from Michael Mordor, who does something similar. Patreon does not allow giveaways because it's a form of gambling. They say that you can't ask for Patreon followers or patrons through their system as a giveaway type thing, because it's almost like you're gambling, like you're buying a chance to win something. So we're not doing any drawings anymore. Patreon frowns upon that.
Drake said to keep making them in the future and then make a book out of them.
Ooh, yeah, maybe I should. In all this free time I have, Drake. But what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do a 3-month Patreon, a $5 level, which is the Elder level, Elder Dragon. And if you're a Patreon for 3 months, then you will automatically receive a mini.
Ooh, paid by who?
Well, it'll be a mini I create.
Oh.
Like, it could be this cute little adorable guy.
You could get that one.
Or you could
That
get
one.
a OG tree, or a roper, or a drider. I have a lot of them. And I can make more. I have 4 shambling mounds to make upstairs.
Ooh.
So, and then if you are, I'm going to get rid of the $10 level completely. And I will talk to my one $10 subscriber, or patron, I should say. He won't care. I know him personally. He won't care. And my $25 will stay the same, and they will get one a month, just like they have been. So I sent that letter out to my patrons. I only have 5 patrons, which I love. I'm glad I have them. I appreciate them. But I am going to revamp that soon.
Drake said, send a free copy of that book to Critical Role, you might get a shout out. And Choku said, it's not gambling, it's loot boxes.
That's very true, Anshoku. Someone did argue that, but patrons still frowned upon it. And last but not least, oh no, I have one more. I said coffee. Go ahead and put coffee up.
Okay.
We're thinking about getting a green screen and lights, better lights for the stream, because the light I use now is Drake's. Thank you, Drake. But there's a deal on Amazon where to get a green screen and I think 2 lights with the neat little umbrella. You know those little umbrella.
Yeah.
They look like photographer. Yeah.
Photographer pictures. Light, yeah.
So I have my coffee goal is, don't put the goal up because I haven't updated that, but because it's only like at 5%. But that's my next goal on coffee, to do that.
Nice.
And finally, if you want a Sir Mimsy mug, or a t-shirt, or a phone cover, Streamlabs
Wait,
merch.
they have phone cases? Can I get a phone case?
Do you have a 6S? I can't remember what you have.
5S.
Then no, you can't. It's for a 6S.
Can you get me a 6S so I can get your phone case?
No. That's not the way it works. But they have
Our
a
next
cute...
coffee goal is for me to get a 6S
No!
so that I can...
Nice
kidding.
try, Clover.
I'm kidding.
Okay, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you joining me tonight, and I look forward to next Friday when I will see you again. Love you all very much. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.